Justin, and everyone on Radio Katipunan has been waiting for this moment. We are so proud to welcome this afternoon a true icon, the multi-awarded Asia Songbird, Miss Regine Velasquez.
Woo!
Thank you so much for joining us.
Hello.
Mm.
Hi,
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 Miss
Miss
everyone.
Regine.
Regine.
We
Hello.
Oh,
can't stop saying thank you.
congratulations.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
it's all
you.
right.
Thank
Thanks
you
so
so much.
much.
Congratulations. Yeah, for this new show that you guys are having.
Thank you. So, Miss Regine, how have you been? What have you been up to?
Um, Good actually. uh, it's weird because it's been a year, right, since the
Yes.
pandemic happened, and it seems like after my concert, which was the Freedom concert we did last month, I've been having this weird feeling of as if it's the first time they announced the lockdown again. I don't know. I don't know if you guys have been feeling that. Maybe because of the ang daming may sakit. So
Yes.
maybe that's why I'm getting stressed. Because like every day I see it on Facebook. I see it everywhere. The count, diba? So I can't help but worry about my
Of
family
course.
and and our friends. So it just feels a little kind of funny nowadays. But other than that, we're good. We're trying to survive the pandemic, just like
Yeah.
Yes.
everyone else.
Yeah, Mr. Jin. Yeah, with everything going on, and you do say you are a bit stressed. What have you been doing, to keep with the pandemic to what's this level your stress?
Just like what you're doing, I've been watching all the series. I've finished WandaVision.
Did
I've
you like
finished
it?
this. I loved it. I've been watching the Snyder cut.
Oh, the Snyder
Like,
Cut.
Mm,
yes, this is
yeah.
the third time I've been watching it. So yeah,
Wow.
Wow.
It's really long. It's like 4 hours, right?
Exactly. All
four
four
hours.
hours.
I don't mind. I have nothing else to do. Plus, what I do is I just pause it and then I continue another day or another time. But I love it. It's very entertaining, and because I'm also I like, well, at least nowadays I like fantasy. I like action. I never used to, but it seems like nowadays that's the thing that I'm like so into, like superhero movies, ganyan, mga action thriller. I used to be like a rom-com kind of person, but for some reason it changed. I don't know, maybe it's the pandemic. So I'm into action film. I just saw something with a monster, something I forgot. Uh, si Mila Jovovich, yung star. But anyway, it was very entertaining. So that's what I've been doing actually. Kasi whenever there's work, I can't. Well, it's our rule in the house that we're not supposed to go near Nate for a while, for at least
Oh.
7 days, until we get ourselves tested again, to just make sure lang. I mean, I'm okay naman, but just in case lang. So after 7 days, we do our PCR test, and then if we're negative, then that's the only time I can go near him again and hug him and kiss him. So
Oh.
it's pang ilang araw ko na ba? I think sa Sunday, Monday, I'm doing my PCR test, and then I can, if I'm negative, then hopefully I am naman. So
Yes.
whenever lang we go out of the house, that's yun yung rule lang namin, because just to be safe, you know,
Oh
it's a
yeah,
little
it's really good
sacrifice.
though.
It's a
Yes.
little sacrifice that we need to do just to keep our son safe. So ayun.
Of course, better to play it safe, especially now that times are so scary. And as we said, we're
Hmm.
we're about 1 year into the we're about 1 year into the pandemic.
Yes. Mm.
So as you said, you've been watching TV shows. I think all
Everything.
of us have. But what
Yeah.
about what about special occasions, especially because we know that you're going to how do you and your family celebrate these special occasions now that we're in a pandemic?
We were supposed to this year. We were supposed to go to the beach for my birthday. Because last year we were just, we were all stuck in the house, so we can't
Yes.
really go anywhere. So we just did that. We were just in the house. We ordered food and that's it. But this year we were gonna go to the beach. But unfortunately, because nga the the numbers is so high, it's so scary to go anywhere. And so we decided to cancel it na muna and we'll just do it another time. So we'll probably just be here in the house again. Hopefully, I won't get stuck in the elevator this year because last year I got stuck in the
Oh no.
elevator for like about an hour. Thank you very much
Oh
on
no.
my birthday.
Oh
So
Oh
no.
that's
no.
how
Can
I
we ask what
celebrated my
happened?
birthday. Well, I was because during that time we didn't have our manangs because we asked them to all go home because syempre they all have their
Of course.
families also and
Mm.
I'm sure they're worried. So we asked them, sige, you go home first so you can be with your family. So syempre pag mommy ka, you do everything. So after the whole birthday dinner thing, I was cleaning up. After that, I used the elevator to go up so that I'd be the one to also turn it off. Unfortunately, the elevator didn't move for like about an hour.
Oh
So I
no.
got
Wow.
stuck there.
So what did you do for an hour?
That's so scary.
Nothing. I was screaming for like half an hour. No one could hear me. So, and then suddenly, so I was just praying, 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 please, please, please work, work, work. And it really didn't work. I got stuck there talaga. And for some reason, um, I was able to open it by myself. I was very surprised. I was actually very strong.
It's the impact of the
Wow.
action movies.
All the
I guess.
superheroes.
Yes, all the superheroes.
But I was pissed.
I can imagine.
Yeah,
Okay.
one hour in
That's
an
okay.
elevator.
But it's
Okay.
okay.
So we'll be moving on to some questions about your career. And to our audience, I'd like to invite you if you have any questions or any messages you'd like us to read out, please let us know in the comments and we'll get to them later. So, a little fun fact. My dad has a
Mm.
recurring story he tells like every year. So he said his music career officially started when he wrote this song called Slip Away, which you and Gary Valenciano sang and was included in your album Reason Enough. So,
Yes.
yes, for me, it's a very special story because it's personal, inspiring, and it's a beginning. So, I'm curious, in your own journey, was there a particular person, moment, or experience that you look back on and say, this is where it all started?
Um, I can only think of one person. It's my father. Because as you all know, he was the one who um, encouraged me, influenced me to sing, and taught me, what he knows about singing because he also sings. It's just really him and my mom. It's the two of them because my career is not just my journey. I feel like it's my family's journey also because my family was very very poor when we were starting, and that's why I say that it's like the whole family's journey because all of them were very very supportive of what I wanted to do with my life. And of course I also syempre, one of the reasons why I wanted to pursue singing is because I wanted to help my family. And I think, no, I believe that I was blessed with this incredible talent so that I can help my family.
Well, yeah, it is really nice that what's this you're able to do all these nice things. And it's so cool that you've been in the business for like so long. Like
Yeah,
Reason
for
Enough came
100
out.
years now.
No, but you're always gracing us with your amazing presence, of course. Yeah, but like I said, Reason Enough came out in the 90s. So you've
Mm.
been there for a while. You're a veteran in the industry. How has the industry changed since then?
Um, Well, the social media. That's the
Mhm.
obviously that's the biggest thing that you know. It's a game changer. Social media, because it's so easy now to be known. You know, lagay mo lang yung bago mong song sa YouTube, or kahit sa, you don't even have to be a recording artist anymore, because you can you can do that by streaming your own songs. Unlike during our time, you need to be a recording artist, you have to have a manager,
Mhm.
and then you have no network that will support you. uh, I came from a singing contest called Bagong Kampiyon in the 1984. I won that contest. I became the champion. And after that, nothing happened to me. I still have to work my I have to work so hard so that the people will know me. It was like that before. Like I said, there was no
Yes.
network that will back you up. There was nothing like that. You have to do your own thing. You have to find your own manager. You have to get discovered by whoever. So uh, we literally have to crawl during, during
So,
my time. But you know what? I appreciate all those experiences, because
mm,
now I can see uh, parang all the fruits of my labor. You know what I mean? I
mhm.
Everything has paid off, and I'm just really happy, and I feel very very blessed.
So would you say like the industry now is better or worse because of that? Like it's easier now, or is it like good na you have to really like hustle to really make something?
Make a dent in the industry.
Yeah.
Um, I guess it's good that it's easier now, but for the new artists, I guess they just have to be more grateful, I suppose,
Mm,
that it's so easy for them to get known, to have to establish themselves, establish their name. It's easier now. They just have to be grateful, I suppose, because we can't naman change it na eh. I don't think it's a bad thing that it's easier now. I don't think it's a bad thing. Like I said, it's a good thing nga eh. Siguro maging grateful na lang tayo that it's easier now, you know.
yeah.
And siguro since a lot of new artists are coming out, try to find your niche, or yung sound that you think is bagay for you, and wala pang ganong sound, because then that's how you're gonna really be noticed. Kasi although it's easier to establish to yourself now, ang mahirap naman kasi since ang daming competition, during my time kasi parang konti lang, and the industry was smaller. But now our industry has gotten bigger, and there are new platforms being developed out there, which is again a good thing. So um pipili ka na lang which one you think is bagay for you. So
Mhm.
it's all good. It's all a blessing for the new artists right now.
That's good to hear.
So to the new artists in the audience, you heard that. Take note.
Now's the time.
So
Yeah.
exactly. Now's a very good time. I mean, like we said earlier, we're all at home. It's a good craft to explore.
Yes, and nowadays, actually nowadays more than ever, we need entertainment. We
That's so
need,
true.
because we are all going crazy in just one place, right? We can't go out, nothing. We can't really do anything. We can't do much. So entertainment is very, very important. I know that it's not a necessity, but it should be.
It feels like it, especially as you said, now we're all at home, we can't leave, so
Mm,
we need
yeah.
entertainment more
Mhm.
than ever.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really
Yes.
good for the mental health. Really is.
Yep. Oh, what you guys are doing is good because
Mm.
you're inspiring other kids like you to be involved in these things, and you're entertaining people, and like I said, you're also inspiring a lot of kids. So it's good. Congratulations.
Thank
Oh,
you. Thank you
thank
so
you.
much.
That means so much coming from you,
It
especially.
does.
So,
Mm.
since we're on the topic of entertainment in general, so we've talked about music, and I'm seeing a lot of people in the audience asking about this as well. Aside from music, you've also proven yourself in acting in both movies and television and even theater. You've had box office hits and awards. So, is there anything else that you'd want to pursue aside from music and acting, especially now?
To be a sexy star. That's my dream. I'm joking. No.
Not a bad
um,
dream.
um, Actually, as far as my career is concerned, I can't really think of anything anymore. I think I've pretty much done everything. I think that I'm the kind of person, I want to try everything, even if it fails. But at least I can tell myself, oh, I did the theater na. I also tried acting both in movies and in TV. So parang ganun lang. I think I was given the opportunity to do all these things, and I'm really very happy. I'm just glad that I'm still here entertaining people and hopefully inspiring new artists also. So I'm just very grateful. Okay na ako. Right now, my priority is to be a wife and to be a mommy.
On that note, actually, March is known as Women's Month. So,
Mm.
March is known as Women's Month. So, since we're in this topic, in your opinion, have there been any changes or improvement for women in terms of treatment and appreciation in the music or entertainment industry?
Oh yeah. Sa akin kasi parang at least for in my industry, women have always been um, respected. Both singers and songwriters, and I don't know. I never felt kasi that porket babae ka, mas mababa yung sweldo mo. Actually, hindi nga eh. Sa movies, hindi rin. I mean, uh, during my time, the biggest superstars back then were all women. Like three of them I can think of: Nora Honor, Vilma Santos, Sharon Cuneta. So, and then not to mention sila Maricel, Snooki, they were all women. So as far as that is concerned, parang I never felt that. Parang hindi ko na feel na we were being looked down, parang ganon. In our industry, there was no like that. But I'm sure some women, meron silang experience na iba that would make them say na, I wish things are different. I wish that we get more respect. But as far as I'm concerned, I've always felt the respect naman in my industry.
That's good. That's good to hear,
Mm.
actually. So,
Mm.
still on
Ayoko
the
na
topic.
magreklamo. Ayoko na masyadong
Of
magreklamo.
course.
Kasi para ang hirap yung, um, I mean, I keep thinking kasi I'm a grateful person kasi. I just want to be grateful. There was a time that we couldn't even study. Women couldn't study. We couldn't vote. We couldn't do anything. The only thing that we could do is to be a wife and be a mom. Nowadays kasi we can do so many things. We can do whatever we want. So ako personally, ayoko na magreklamo kasi ang dami na natin pwedeng gawin. 'Di ba? So ayun.
That's
But yeah,
right.
it's
So,
good to hear though that your experience is really well, because you always hear about that with the Me Too movement and like all these things that are suddenly coming into light, that like
Mm-mm.
there have been a lot of accusations. So it's good na parang your journey has been very like good throughout?
Yeah, um like I said, it was a very difficult journey kasi nga, I have to do everything. I mean, I have to really work hard. But as far as giving, that kind of respect as an artist, I think I was given that naman. Hindi naman ako na naiisang tabi or anything like that. I don't know, maybe dense lang ako. Hindi ko napansin. Pero
Given what you accomplished, I don't think it's that.
parang
Exactly.
hindi, parang hindi ko naman na-experience yun.
Mm.
So, yeah, I suppose, kahit na mahirap yung pinagdaanan ko through the years, I'm still very, very blessed.
Yes, Miss Regine. And you know what? You make it look so effortless and so nice.
Kasi, alam nyo kids, Nax, alam nyo kids. No, because with everything that has happened in my life, with everything that I've experienced, marami doon I've made mistakes, the not so good experience, the disappointments. I wouldn't change anything really with the whole, with the journey that I've had. I really wouldn't change anything. Kahit may heartaches, lahat na. Kasi it has made me stronger. It has made me who I am today. If I would change kahit isang experience lang, it wouldn't be the same. I don't think I will be like this. I don't think I'd be like a grateful person like this. Kung kunwari, I started out na mayaman yung family namin. I don't think I'll be singing anyways also. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you change just one thing sa lahat ng na-experience mo, it'll be different. I don't think it'll be the same. So kahit na medyo painful, kung ano man yung experience na yon, disappointing, I wouldn't like to go back and change it. Kasi nga, it has made me stronger. It has made me who I am today. So I'm just, again, grateful for all of it, for everything.
So do you use these emotions, like all these painful experiences, or these like not so easy experiences in your music, or like when you sing or when you make these songs?
I used to. I used to because I don't know, that's just how I sing before. But nowadays, because nga siguro of what I've experienced through the years, parang hindi ko na kailangang humugot. You know what I mean? Parang I just look at the lyrics and somehow I can relate to the words. And for me kasi singing is a little bit more like acting. So I just put myself into the song and I don't necessarily have to relate to it. I don't necessarily have to experience the same thing, but I know I can sing it coming from the heart because I really put myself into the songwriter's experience. So that's what I do. Makes it easier. Kasi ang hirap naman ting kumakanta ka, parang hugot na hugot. Parang aatakihin ka lagi sa puso.
Oh my goodness.
Ang hirap naman, depressed ka lagi. Parang hirap.
Hugot, that's one of your songs. I remember.
Yes! Di ba your dad arranged that? He did.
Yes, my dad arranged that.
That's the latest that he arranged for me. Because I actually, kasi before he gave me the song that Gary and I sang together, he's been arranging some of my songs. That's what I know. Ang alam ko nag-umpisa sa ganon na mag-arrange siya, and then he said, I'm a songwriter too, and I have a song for you. And okay, sure, go. So yeah, I know him more as an arranger, but because of that song, I know that he's also a good songwriter. So Gino, hopefully you can arrange one of my songs again pag meron ng bagong album.
You heard it,
I'll
ma'am.
remind him. So we'll take the time to read some audience questions. So I have some over here. From Maria Teresa Rezaga Pintoy, I love you, heart. Same from Juris Lorraine Sandoval, I love you. And from Kathleen Boticario, ate, mag-guest ka po sa Wag Kang Mangamba. Ehehe. A lot of I love yous.
I love you guys too.
So,
Thank you very much.
From Denise Sabunot, what? Oh no, her thing went down. Wait.
some people are asking about plans for your birthday.
Plans for my
But I
birthday.
think we
My
tackled.
plan is not to get old, but unfortunately, that's not gonna happen. So, um, nothing. All I want to do actually whenever I celebrate my birthday is to eat. Di ba,
I
di ba
can relate.
di ba parang that's all you want to do on your birthday? That's why I don't like to have a party. Kasi pag may party, um, ang nangyayari, I don't get to really eat because I have to entertain my guests. But since we're not allowed to have guests, I can eat.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect, yes.
Best birthday ever.
Yeah,
Yes.
best birthday ever. Yes.
The comment went up, but someone said, ate, nahulog ako sa hagdan from excitement from watching
Oh my
this.
goodness. Oh my goodness, I hope you're okay.
From Sophia Regine, ate, may new TikTok ka ba dyan? Haha, love you.
Wala pa eh. Kasi my husband loves to, do TikTok. Ako kasi wala akong
Really?
account. So, yeah, it's really my husband. I don't know. He likes it. Wala lang. Eh, puro nakakatawa naman. Like, we would dance, but yung sa kanya, laging parang 1,000 yung percent yung kanyang energy. So, sometimes we would sing together. So, it's fun. It's fun.
From Moneth de la Cruz, you look like you're still 25 naman, ate. Haha, cute.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mhm.
Miss Regine, you brought up Nate earlier. What's your favorite part about being a mother?
Oh, everything. It is the most challenging, yes, but fulfilling thing a woman could ever experience in her life. It's wonderful. Um, it's very difficult to be a parent. It is because there's no anong tawag dyan, formula how to bring up a kid. You don't know. So me, I look at it this way. I learn from him, and hopefully he's learning from me too. And I just try to record everything that I'm experiencing. When he was a baby, parang my brain was just trying to record everything that I have been experiencing while it was happening. Syempre, merong mga little details na makakalimutan ka na, but even to this day, natatandaan ko pa clearly yung mga nangyari when he was a baby. And now, when he was a baby, it was a different kind of parenting. When he became a toddler, it was also another kind of parenting. Now he's 9 years old. It's a different kind of parenting also. So I learn as I go along. But it's wonderful. I am so happy, and I adore my son. He is such a good boy, pero pinalo ko yun Pinalo ko yung anak ko. Kasi nung maliit siya, makulit siya eh. Yung hinahagis niya yung mga iPad, mga phone. Oo, ganun siya. Titignan pa niya ako. Sabi ko, no. Tapos titignan pa niya ako. titignan pa niya ako, gagawin yun, tapos itatapon niya. Sabi ko, See, I have to correct that. I have to correct that. So that's when I started spanking him. But now I don't anymore. Apparently you can only I spank him. Tsaka ako lang, yung tatay niya nga, hindi siya napalo. Pero a few times lang.
So you're the strict parent.
Apparently, I'm strict. I never even knew that I'd be a bruja mom. I am such a bruja mom. Oh my God. It's true. I'm such a bruja mom. Because mag-isa lang kasi siya. Although we have two other daughters, Lila is here in Manila. And Ate Sara is in Australia. Pero mag-isa na lang siyang maliit. So I don't want him to be a spoiled brat. Ayoko kasi parang ang pangit. So I have to correct every time I would see something, kahit when he's just talking to me or talking to friends or to his yaya, kino-correct ko siya lagi. So I'm such a bruja mom, but still he loves me. He's such a good boy. Such a good boy. And I always tell him, I always let him know that he is a good boy. Sometimes lang he makes mistakes, but we all do. Diba?
Is he your favorite?
Yeah, I have no choice because he's my only son.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my goodness. Well, all of those are struggles we face in life, and all of those are part of parenting. I'm sure parents all had moments with us where we needed to be disciplined too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tsaka as you get older, nag-iiba yung parenting style kasi you guys keep changing eh.
That's right.
You guys keep changing.
Yeah, like from when we were kids to when we were teenagers, and then now we're in college. It's always completely different.
It's always different, and I'm not looking forward to the teens. Because apparently nagiging weird kayo pag nagiging teens kayo. Of course, I never knew that when I was a teenager. Akala ko I'm such an angel. I'm sure my mother was like, "Are you joking me? You're such a bruja." And of course, eventually you settle, diba? You know, as you age, you realize that what we're trying to do is just to make you guys, to make you a better person, diba? We're not gonna like scold you for like nothing. para lang magalit kami. But eventually you realize that. And when you guys get married in the future, and will have your own family, you'll realize, or you'll remember hopefully what I'm saying, because tsaka nyo palang ma-realize na oo nga, mahirap pala talaga maging parents. When you become you yourself, maging parents na rin kayo.
Yes, we'll remember that. And from the kids perspective, it gets better. I mean, we remember a lot of the things that happened to us when we were kids. It shapes us and we mature. And I'm sure your kids will remember that they'll mature as well, and we'll all start getting.
Just be careful with the teen years.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the teen years. Kasi mga nagiging demonyo.
Kaya naman yan. We're not as bad as you think.
Not as bad as we sound. But after the teen years, at least in my experience, I think that's when I felt closest to my parents. Because like when you go past the teen years and then you're like in that space between being a teenager and being an adult, I feel that's when you can talk to your parents the most. And that's when you guys like kind of see eye to eye a little better, because as the kid you understand why your parents are the way they are, why they tell you the things they tell you, and then the parents are also like, okay, like for the kid's more mature now, they know, they understand better.
Like I said, it's we learn from each other. That's how it should be. Yeah, hopefully I'll be like that when the day comes. It becomes an adult or a teen.
But it's actually nice. It's actually nice that you are staying home, that there's lockdown now. So you get to spend as much time as you can with him.
Yes. Actually, feeling ko nga God really allowed for this to happen so that we'll go back to, what the most important thing in life is, which is family, our relationships. Kasi 'di ba with with the social media, we're so we're so caught up with our career, with school, college, homework, whatever. And even for us, the parents, we want to be successful so that our kids will, benefit from it, whatever. And we forget kung ano yung mas importante. Ano ba yung importante? It's the relationship that we have, diba? With our kids, even with, with our parents, our friends, kasama na yun. Kaya feeling ko, we should learn something from this lockdown or this pandemic that the whole world is experiencing. Otherwise, we're all doomed.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's a really good way to look at the whole
Exactly.
situation, because everyone's very like has a sad, but it's a really good way of looking at it.
Exactly.
Well, also because we're here na eh. You know what I mean? What else can we do? So it's either of two things. You can sulk, or you try to make the most out of the situation and repair whatever it is you think that needs repairing, like relationships. Again, lahat tayo, we get so busy with everything, with social media, with everything. And now, parang kinulong tayo lahat sa bahay. We have no choice but to be nice to each other. So that's a good way. That's a good way of, looking at it, di ba?
I ask this to almost everyone we talk to, and especially since we're on this topic, what are you looking forward to the most after this pandemic?
I want to go to the beach. That's
Same.
the first thing. Kasi maano ako eh, when you say vacation, I'm really, yung thinking ko, vacation mode, I'm going to sleep. So I cannot, like, kung may chance ako to go to Europe, I'll be complaining because I know I'm not going to be able to sleep. Why would you go to Europe and sleep in the hotel, right? So, beach. Kasi that's where you can sleep, fresh air and all that. And then I want to have dinner with my family and friends because I think I've missed that very much. Kasi, our house, kasi yung bahay namin, lagi kaming may party. Yung kahit wala namang okasyon, may party kami, may dinner. And I love to cook and that's my love language. I cook for our friends. I cook for the family. And I miss entertaining, and hopefully when everything is okay na, we get to have dinner parties again because I miss that. And traveling, syempre. Di ba nakakamiss mag-travel? I don't really like going sa airport or sa airplane, pero titiisin ko para makatravel ako. Parang
Where's the
na-miss
first
ko rin
place
yung
you want to travel to after the pandemic?
Let's all travel locally muna. Travel Philippines muna tayo. I'd go to Balisin first, and then I'd go to Boracay, I'd go to Palawan. Puro Philippines muna para we can help our industry first.
Yes.
Okay? Tapos i-post natin, ipagmalaki natin because our country is so beautiful. So kung matapos na to, wala akong plans to go anywhere else but the Philippines first with my whole family para matulungan muna yung ating tourism. Kasi it's practically dying right now. So you guys, travel Philippines muna tayo.
We will.
And then
That'll
after
be
that,
Yeah,
but then after that, when we're okay now, then you can go somewhere else.
yes, for sure. Places in the Philippines will be at the top of our lists.
Baguio,
yes, for sure.
Baguio, yan muna, Palawan. Actually, hindi pa nga ako nakapunta sa mga El Nido, yung mga ganun. Hindi pa ako nakapunta sa mga ganun eh. I've been to Palawan, but not El Nido. So I want to go there. Ganun. I'm excited.
Yeah, nice things to look forward to post-pandemic. So,
Yes.
you mentioned that you cook. What's your favorite dish to cook?
I'm a baha kind of person. I'm a baha kind of cook. It's baha because it's bahala na. I used to call it Italian, but really it's not.
So what's your like
It's
best
Baja.
dish? What's your favorite
Uh,
dish to cook?
I love to cook pasta because it's so easy. It's so easy to cook.
Mhm.
You can put parang pizza. You can put anything. You can put spinach and just have garlic and whatever, saute, and then it's done. Alam mo yun? Butter and it's pasta. Akala mo naman parang nag-slave ka sa kitchen, pero actually it's so easy to make. Parang 10 minutes lang. So I love cooking that. But I also, kasi ang asawa ko, he's a foodie. But he loves mga healthy food. So I used to watch a lot of cooking shows and I would copy them. Kasi nga, gusto niya yung mga steamed like this or grilled fish. So, kung everyday mo ginagawa yun, parang ang hirap naman, pare-pareho yung taste. So, you kind of have to be artistic about your cooking. You have to be imaginable, para it'll be different every time. But I never used to cook, but now I love it. Kaya lang ako nagluto kasi gusto kong magpa-cute sa asawa ko.
I'm
But
sure
now
with the
I actually love
pandemic,
it.
you have like more time to cook now.
Yeah, especially yung first time nag-lockdown, yung 4 months or 3 months na yon kasi wala nga kaming manang. So it was all me. I was cooking every day, talagang every day. Ang pinakamahirap sa akin was breakfast. I don't know why. I always have a problem with breakfast, and isa lang naman yung nagbe-breakfast sa amin, si Nate lang. But hindi ko alam what to feed him pag morning. So I would get stressed out pag breakfast. But normally I would plan ahead of time. Like 1 week I would plan what I would cook and I would like prepare it already, and then so pag kailangan ko na, I'll just bring it out and then cook it. So nakakatuwa din yung experience na yun. I loved it. For a whole 3.5 months, I was the cook, the maid, the yaya, the labandera, everything. Then I got stuck pa in the elevator. Takpan!
It sounds so good though. If you want to send some food to us, we'll send you our ashes.
Sure.
I'm sure your cooking would be so good.
Next time we'll have a cooking demo here. That's one way to start TikTok. Since I'm seeing a lot of audience members saying, please say, oh, hello.
Oh, hi.
This is Nate.
Hi, Nate. We were just
Hey,
talking
Nate.
about you.
Oh,
He's shy. Okay, sige, you can take that. Here. Sorry.
It's all right. Okay,
Yeah.
back to local tourism. Have you been to Bohol?
Yes, I have been. I have been many times actually. Pero parang twice lang na I went there for vacation. The other times I would go there to sing. So
did
twice
you
I
enjoy
went
it
there
there?
for a vacation and I had a wonderful time.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. I have a lot of
Yes.
fun. Yun ba yung may tarsier? Diba sa Bohol yung may tarsier?
Yes,
Tama ba?
Tarsier, Chocolate Hills.
Yes, tarsier,
Yes, that's all
the Chocolate
there.
Hills, yes. I brought my whole family there one time. We had so much fun. We stayed in this, anong tawag sa ganun? Near the beach eh. Tapos nagkakaraoke kami sa gabi. Nakakatawa.
Yeah, it's nice there. Like everyone sings there. Like, did you go to the Lobok cruise? Like,
I was not able to experience that, but next time I go, I would certainly do that. Hindi ko
Oh.
masyadong naplano yun eh. Hindi ko masyadong naplano yun. Pero pinuntahan namin yung yung ahas, yung sawa. Tapos it died na pala.
Oh,
oh,
Yung sawa, oo. Kasi that was many years ago na eh. It died na. Oo.
Austin's from Bohol. Next
I
time
am
you're
from
there,
Bohol. Next time,
he'll bring you
yes.
around.
we'll show you around.
Talaga?
No problem. Yeah, you have a great
Yeah.
time.
I love it there. I love it there. Yeah.
Just tell me when. Well, we can arrange the whole thing.
Sure, sure. Why not?
We'll
Wonderful.
give the
At saka
grand tour.
I'm sure it's so different now na. 'Di
Oh,
ba?
yeah, it is with all the. I mean, with all the regulations, and also like lately with all the tourism, because Bohol has been getting more bigger now than before. So there's more hotels there, and there's
Mas
more
madaming
beaches.
resorts.
Mm-hmm,
Yes,
yeah.
oo. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure it's really different na now. Kasi how many years ba na nagpunta ako dun? Medyo matagal-tagal na rin eh. So yeah, I'll put that in my ano.
Due for a trip back.
Yes, yes, yes. Tsaka si Nate, hindi pa niya nakikita yung ano, Chocolate Hills, yung mga Tarsier. Gusto
Yeah,
ko yung Tarsier eh.
Yeah, I'm
you
sure
can
Nate
even
would
go
love
swimming
seeing
with.
the animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's actually a place where you can go scuba diving with whale sharks.
Oh,
So yeah,
nice.
yeah, it's like off the
Talaga.
coast of Bohol and Cebu. Like you have to take a boat. It's in the middle, but it's like
Oh,
such a nice
wonderful.
place. Yeah,
Oh, I'd remember that. I'll remember that.
it's in
Yes, the
Oslob.
next trip.
Yeah,
The
just
next
check it
trip.
out.
I'll
Austin will
check it
bring
out.
you.
I'll
Definitely.
bring you, no problem.
Definitely. Definitely. See how exciting it is to travel Philippines. There's so many places here all over that yung iba sa atin, I'm sure, hindi pa nila na-experience. So, travel Philippines muna tayo. Baka ako na yung maging susunod na tourism secretary.
Yeah, we need it. It's more fun in the Philippines now again.
Yes.
It has to be.
Yeah.
There's a comment here from Christine Joy De Leon. Just made me laugh. She said, Ate, Tarsier po ako.
Tarsier ka. I'm so happy for you.
Okay, so before we close, there are two more questions. So the first one is, you've always had a strong presence in the music industry and in entertainment in general. So we're going back to this. What would you say is the reason for having longevity in a business that's very competitive and that can sometimes be fickle?
Um, Siguro kasi masipag lang ako. I don't know. I have no idea, but it's also let me see. I'm also very professional. I'm very very serious about my job. When you tell me to be there at a certain hour, I'm there like sometimes 30 minutes earlier because I don't like wasting people's time. It's a respect that you give to your peers and to the people that you work with. I think it's very important to have that yung professionalism. Kasi if you're very hard to work with, no one's gonna work with you kahit na you're the most talented and you're the most sikat. If you're salbahe and not a joy to work with, I don't think people will, would want to work with you. So that's one of the things, one of the most important things. Also, people would always say this to me, like I reinvent myself. It started out na hindi ko naman sinasadya. I just get bored with myself. So like I try to not to be someone else or pretend to be someone else. I just like to experiment as far as clothing is concerned, my hair, and even with my music. So it's all part of it naman eh. You can do that naman eh. You can also teach naman your audience to be a little bit more accepting with whatever it is you're trying to give them. Kasi ano naman yun eh, entertainment is it's a matter of ano bang tawag dyan? Taste, I suppose. Yung iba, they will like it, but yung iba, they will not even bother by whatever you're giving you, whatever it is that you're trying to give them. But I've been very, very blessed na lahat naman ng in-experiment ko parang okay naman sa audience ko. Parang wala rin naman silang choice. Kasi matigas din yung ulo ko eh. Kasi my thing kasi is I want to be able to enjoy it. I mean, it is my job. I entertain people, but at the same time, I want to enjoy it. Now that I'm older, I want to be more aware of what I'm doing kasi I want to enjoy everything. Um, kasi parang hindi lang naman ako nag-i-entertain. Parang nai-entertain din ako ng audience ko kasi I get my energy from them. I get the inspiration from them. So I look at it that way now that I'm older.
That's good.
And that's
But
very good advice for people in any professional field, actually. The work ethic and being easy to work with.
Yeah. Kasi pag bruha ka, wala. No, no one will work with you. Also, you need to, it's para siyang medicine, no? You have to learn. You have to be open every time. Open to changes. You're okay to learn new things, new kind of sound, new music. Like, na-realize ko now that I'm doing ASAP again, parang mas lumalawak nagiging mas versatile ako as a singer because, again, I have no choice but to learn new songs. And it's good for me because I get to experience, singing new songs. Otherwise, I'd stay in my old, genre. And it's good to experience new things. It's good to sing new songs. And recently nga na-discover ko si Billie Eilish. Tuwan-tuwa ako sa kanya. Tuwan-tuwa ako sa kanya. Sabi ko, ilang taon na ba itong batang to? 65 years old na ba to? Wala, 18 lang siya. Grabe, her music. Kasi I'm a melody kind of person. I listen to the melody first before I listen to the lyrics. My goodness, she has the most beautiful melodies, and my goodness, the lyrics. Para siyang 65 years old. Parang she's experienced everything already. But she's great. I'm a fan. It's wonderful. So, see, if you're not open to those things, then hindi mo may experience si Billie Eilish.
Yes, that's
But-
right. And now that you brought up ASAP, actually, of course, this hour can't pass without us talking about live shows and missing how we used to be able to hear our
Yeah.
favorite songs live. I'm sure the audience can agree with me. I'm seeing a lot of people talking about missing live shows, actually.
comment your favorites, your favorite songs.
Oh my goodness. All of us, we all miss performing live. I mean, this platform that we have, the online show, it's also good. I mean, it's at least meron tayong way pa rin to entertain people, but I miss performing live. Kasi nga, like I said, when you're performing on stage live with the audience, we get our energy from them also. It's like a two-way thing. It's not just me as a performer and you as an audience. It's not like that. It's we experience like me when I perform, na-experience ko yung palakpak nila, yung hiyawan nila. Dun mo lang mararamdaman yun, and it's a totally different experience. It's wonderful. It's addicting. Really, it is. It is. And it's how do I describe it? Parang you're flying. It's like flying when you're performing in front of a large crowd, and when they're pleased with what you're doing, they do this weird sound. They clap and they scream. Sometimes like yung may murmur, parang may ganyan. and you get all those energy. You feel all those love, and it's wonderful. And that's what I miss about performing live. And I really hope that matapos na tong pandemic na to, so that I get to experience that again. And kasi ako rin, I love to watch concerts. I love watching Gary. I love watching Martin and my husband and Jaja, and all these other artists. It's different. Ang sarap manood ng live. Tapos pag gustong-gusto mo yung song, you can scream your heart out, or you can sing along. It's wonderful, and I wanna be able to experience that again.
That made me really sentimental actually when you said that. It made me remember like, oh, we used to there was a time where we could watch concerts and
I
just
know, I
share energy
know.
with the people around you, watching your favorite
Yes.
performers, singing along.
Not to mention you can, you can pwede kang mag-get up. Kasi di ba ganun yun? Yung parang you have to prepare. Ito yung susuotin
Oh
ko for this
yes.
kind of, depende kung anong klaseng show yan. Rock show ba yan? Rock concert ba yan? Oh, ito yung susuot ko.
You
Ganun kasi
can go
yun. It's all part of it. Yes, it's
exactly.
all part of it. And plus, you get to see your friends and then after the concert, what we used to do, we talk about we talk about what happened. Remember when she sang this, or remember when he did this? Parang, di ba you talk about it
Yeah,
pa?
you post process, you relive it after, even if it just
yes.
happened.
Yes. It's all part of the whole experience, and it's wonderful. And yeah, nakakalungkot nga na, it's the live scene, concerts, everything, even yung mga wedding, all of those things are all suffering. Even yung sporting, di ba yung mga sports, yung
Yes.
basketball, lahat yan.
Mm-hmm.
It's all suffering, and but I know that we're almost finished with this by God's grace. Mabalik din tayo lahat. We'll be able to do the things that we love to do again, and we just have to have faith more.
Yes.
Hopefully
you're
we'll get
right.
vaccine soon.
Hopefully, and hopefully
Yes.
we can go
Oh,
back.
kayo okay lang kayo to have the vaccine?
I am not yet vaccinated, and
Me
I am
too.
not yet ready to be vaccinated. I feel like I still need to do more research and wait a little longer. What about you?
Me, I'm doing it for my son. Kasi when you get the vaccination, it's not just for you, it's for the people that you love. Like for me, for example, my son cannot have the vaccination because he's too young for it. And my mom naman is may madami na siyang sakit, so might not be a good idea for her to be vaccinated. So I'm doing it for the people that I love. And be informed. Read. Kasi may choice naman tayo kung aling vaccine yung pwede natin gamitin. But I have been reading a lot. We have a doctor who's a good friend of ours na kahit na ano pang vaccine, it's just like, alam mo yung kahit na anong drugs, kahit na anong antibiotic, di ba lahat tayo there's always a side effect, and there's always merong iba na would develop allergy to it, just like any other drug. We just have to look at it that way, and we just have to weigh the pros and cons, kumbaga. Because we have to think, yes, there is side effect, pero meron din isang side na but life will continue if we get vaccinated. Do we want to live like this for forever? Of course we don't. And we'll be able to get rid of this pandemic lang if at least 70% of the population are vaccinated. And then the rest will be protected na. So I encourage you guys to read, be informed, read about it. Don't just read the mga side effects. Read the other side also. Read the outcome also if we have the vaccination, diba? So, yun. That's what I've been actually ano bang tawag dyan? That's what I've been putting in my Instagram. I'm trying to encourage people to have vaccination so that we can all continue with life now. Because this is so hard. I've never experienced anything like this. I'm sure a lot of us never experienced anything like this. Yeah.
Yes, it's
Miss
a
Regine,
very
are you
good
like
and something
leaning
we should all
towards?
consider.
Oh,
Austin,
sorry.
you're saying?
Yeah, I was just wondering, since you've been looking up on the different what's this different vaccines, is there one that you maybe lean towards or something that you kind of want?
Sa akin, whatever is available. Kasi right now, mahirap eh. kung ano yung magiging available for us to get, I'm okay with that. Kahit na ano pa. Hindi na ako muna mamimili kasi basta maging available siya for us, then I'm gonna take it. Kasi, we go out, we go to work, and, I always get paranoid and I always get scared because I have a 9-year-old son. And yung kasing mutation ngayon, pwede nang mahawa yung bata. So, I just want to be vaccinated. Kahit ano pang vaccine yun. They all work anyway, so they all work. They all work anyway, so.
Okay, so everyone, take that into account. I'm seeing people in the comments agreeing. Don't just read the side effects, read the pros of each vaccine as well in order to be able to choose and so that we can protect the people around us as well.
Around us, yes.
So, very last question before we close. With
Dumilim
your
na nga.
Yes, actually.
Madilim na ba ako?
Well, anyway,
Madilim na ba ako?
so
Sorry.
before we close, something that the fans can take from also, with an extensive collection of songs you've done over the years, which song would you say had become your anthem and why? And this is what we'll be playing on repeat.
Anthem? Pwede bang favorite na lang nowadays?
Sure.
Kasi I just recorded, well, it has always been my favorite song ever. Not because it was written by my husband, but I just really think it's the most beautiful song I've ever heard, ever. Kailangan Kita. I haven't recorded it, but no, actually I did. I just recorded it for, it's going to be a theme song of a soap opera. So, dapat surprise yun, but there you go.
Surprise, everyone!
Well, you heard it first.
You heard it here first, everyone! Surprise!
Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful, and Raul Mitra made the arrangement. It's so incredibly wonderful. Ang ganda. So it's, since kaka-record ko lang sa kanya like 2 days ago, it's my favorite. Well, it has always been my favorite. So, and it's written by my good friend, Ogie Alcacid. Wow.
Good.
Can't wait to hear it.
There. People are spamming the comments. Very excited about Kailangan Kita. OMG. We can't wait to hear the recorded version. That's going to be so exciting. And we'll definitely be watching out for it.
Yes, please. It's gonna come out soon. Very, very soon. Kasi I think the soap opera will also come out na rin soon. So watch out for that. I'm sure I'm gonna sing it in ASAP.
Yes, we'll be waiting.
Prepare.
We'll be waiting for that for both the recording and the performance. So everyone in the comments, you heard her. Prepare for that. We'll be watching. They're all
Thank
excited.
you. Thank you so much.
It's 6:20. So first and foremost, thank you so much, Miss Regine, for joining us this afternoon to evening. We brought the sun down, but we had so much fun while doing it.
Sorry, medyo madilim na ako. Wala akong ilaw na.
Don't be sorry. It's all right.
But I just want to say thank you to both of you for having me here. And I'm the first guest pala. Thank you.
Yes,
thank
you are.
No,
thank you.
Guest. Thank you. You made it special.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you for saying yes. We learned so much from you today, and you've truly inspired all of us, and I'm sure the audience as well. So we wish you all the best. We wish that you never get stuck in an elevator again.
Yes.
Especially on my birthday.
Yes, especially on your birthday.
Thank you so much again for having me, and may God bless both of you and your program, this new program that you're having. And like I said, continue doing this. You're inspiring people and you're entertaining a lot of people. So thank you again. God bless all of you. God bless everyone who's watching and listening, and stay safe.
Thank you so much, everyone. You got the message.
Yes.
So before we end, also, thank you to your team, to Miss Kakay and to Miss Diane. Thank you, Radio Katipunan, to Sir Justin, who's been with us since day one, and to James for handling everything behind the scenes. And most of all, to our audience for being with us and joining in the conversation.
Thanks, guys.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. And this has been New Wave. Thank you again for joining us on our premiere episode. We look forward to seeing you all again. Join us on our post-Easter episode on April 7.
Yes, during this episode, we will be talking to the team who made it to Himig Handog's top 4. For top 4th best song officially, Ang Hirap Maging Mahirap, composer Kenneth Rayodica and interpreters Davy Langit and Critico.
Don't miss out. Follow us on Instagram at newwave.rk to stay updated on all things current. Catch us on replay on Radio Katipunan 87.9 FM's Facebook page. We're also on YouTube and Periscope, all which go by at Radio Katipunan. Once again, I'm Austin.
I'm Max. Thank you again, Miss Regine. Thank you,
And I'm Regine.
Katipunan. And thank you to our audience so much for joining us on our premiere episode. We hope to see all of you again in the future. Once again, this has been New Wave. We'll see you all soon. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.